Did you do that? This man was pissed off to the highest level. Hey guys. So I just have a quick story time. I can't stay too long, but this is a 95 story time. So, as you may know from my previous vlog, I have I had many jobs growing up. And I worked at a fast food restaurant that I'm gonna leave nameless. And I was a cashier. Yes, I did the fast food industry. So I have enough respect for people that are in the hospitality industry. So I worked at this fast food restaurant and I was the cashier. It was like a Saturday morning or something. And I was it was myself and another cashier. This gentleman entered the restaurant. He came to me and he ordered his food. He was a tall gentleman, very tall. There was a glass right in front of us. It was like a divider. It was a countertop. So he was just leaning over it, and the register is right underneath the glass. So I put his order in. It was time to pay. I told him the price. He gave me the money, and I gave him back the change. But I gave him the change on the counter. Nikki, why did you do that? This man was pissed off to the highest level. He said, "How dare you disrespect me? Who are you to disrespect me? Do you know who I am?" Yada, yada, yada. I said, "Sir, I'm giving you your change. Here's your change." He continued on saying all kind of stuff. And I was like, "Sir, that's not called for." He called me bitch. He called me all kind of stuff. "You disrespectful bitch. That's why you work at a fast food restaurant." All that stuff. My manager heard. He came closer. He wasn't right there. And I guess he was just trying to see if I'm going to go back and forth. I said, "Sir, here's your change. The food is coming. Have a nice day." So as I pushed the change closer to him, he reaches over and slapped me on my cheek. Why did he do that? He slapped me on my cheek. Let me have a drink of water because I'm very thirsty. He slapped me and I was so shocked. I held my cheek because I couldn't believe it. I just got slapped by someone. And when my manager saw that, he rushed over and was like, "Yo, yo, yo, what's going on? Why you do that? You can't be hitting people." And I was like, "No, let's go outside. I'm big and bad. I'm a female. This is a man. I'm popping off. Like, come on. I bet you I get whatever, all this." I was just saying stuff, knowing I had no one to get. And I just was, because I was pissed off. And then that frustration, it just turned to tears. I started crying. I was like, "No, we gotta call the police." My coworker, she called 911. The police came. The police came inside the police didn't take that long to come because they was not too far from my job. So they came and they was like, "What's happening?" Two officers, a female and a man. So they came and I was like, "He slapped me in the face because I put his change down on the counter." And he was like, "No, I didn't slap nobody. She's lying. She's lying. She disrespected me." And I was like, "What?" So they separated us. I went out of the restaurant into like there's a entryway where all the employees go. And I went over there and I was talking to the officer. I was like, "Ma'am, this man slapped me in the face because he felt that I disrespected him just because I put his change down on the counter. I didn't touch him. I didn't do anything. I want him to go to jail. That is not right. I'm here doing my job. And she was like, okay, okay. So she spoke with her colleague. He was still saying, I'm disrespectful. Customers come first, this and that. And then moments later, after they were talking to him, they put his hands around behind his back. And then he was hauled off to I don't know where. But they wanted me to press charges. I didn't want to have to deal with the situation. I was just like shocked and I was just crying. My manager told me, asked me if I wanted to go home, and I was like, I want to go home, but I'm just like, I just need a minute. So I went on break, and then after a while I said, you know what, I'm going home. I can't deal with this. This is like, I was assaulted on the workplace. And as days went on, I was so afraid. I didn't know if he worked in the area, if he was gonna come back. I didn't know how to react. I used to work late at night, early morning. I didn't know if he was gonna come beat me up. So I used to go to work with, friends that was in my neighborhood. So we ride the train together, but, just for protection. Eventually, I left that job, but the moral of the story is these people that you're a customer service person, and these people that you have to deal with they have problems. It was like he didn't respect women, and how dare I put the money on the counter and not back in his hand. Some people find that as disrespectful, but did it warrant a slap? Did it warrant him, harming me, physically assaulting me? No. So I commend these workers that are in fast food establishment. I commend them. Because you never know your next customer, if they're pissed off or they're having a bad day. You never know. So I just want to share that 9 to 5 story. Until the next video.